Many people will be using the upcoming Memorial Day weekend to get into their boats and back on the water for the first time in months.
And while the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office wants you to have a good time, they also want you and other boaters to stay safe. ABC 7's Trevor Shirley joins us now live in Sarasota with more on that. Hi, Trevor.
Hey, Scott and Lauren. Well, it looks like we've seen a lot of people coming and going right now. It looks like we got some people putting in their jet skis. Obviously, everybody trying to get a jump start on the weekend fun. Now, keep in mind, it is a big holiday weekend coming up. There's going to be all sorts of boats on the water. And the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office says if you're out on the water, keep in mind that safety comes first. Cruising across Sarasota Bay, it's easy to forget the worries of the world. Just don't forget that when it comes to boating, safety is the key.
We're out here to make sure people are being safe, and at the same time, you know, if they end up doing something, we're here to educate them as well.
And it was those teaching moments that Deputy Eric Alvarez with the Sheriff's Office Marine Division was hoping to have as he was out conducting safe boating checks.
Maybe sometimes they don't have enough life jackets on the boat, some of the other Coast Guard required equipment, such as a throwable cushion, fire extinguisher, flares.
New boater Joey Genova had all of that and passed the check with no problems.
I do learn a little bit more each time, having been spoken to. And
numbers show that in 2011, more than 750 people were killed on U.S. waters from boating accidents. That's up 13% from 2010. Alvarez says while not all boating accidents can be avoided, there are a lot that can be prevented.
Common sense is a very good friend, and people need to use good judgment, common sense, and just to think, what would be the best option for something that they're either doing or something they need to do out here on the water.
Florida law also requires all children under 6 to wear life jackets on a boat, something Brittany Beers wasn't taking any chances with.
We're always keeping an eye on them, we're a little overprotective of them, make sure they have their life jackets on and everything.
Sage advice that for little Olivia is a no-brainer for a lot of reasons, chief among them being this.
Because Mommy says so.
Mommy says so. That's always the best reason. Okay. Now, keep in mind, again, if you're out this weekend, be sure to keep in mind all those things like channel markers, speed limits. It's, again, something else to think about is that it is a holiday weekend. People are going to be consuming alcohol. Boat operators can drink while on board, but obviously if you've had too much, you need to let somebody else take the helm. Scott and Lauren?
And Trevor, tell us more on the type of certificate you need to operate a boat.
Well, it goes back to that rule that we talked about this past weekend. If you were born after January 1st of 1988, you will need to have completed that boater safety course and present your certificate. That deputy that I was out with today says that is one thing that he always checks for when he comes across a young boater. So definitely something to keep in mind for all the young boaters out there.
All right, Trevor.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Trevor.